All right, so let's talk about list slicing, which I was talking about earlier today. So we can read multiple elements at once. We have seen an example of deleting multiple elements, but we can also read them. We can actually also replace them, whatever we want. So again, assuming that new underscore list is some list containing, let's say, 100 elements, and I'm just interested in grabbing the first three elements starting from first two elements starting from 0 and 1. 2 is excluded. Okay. So it always performs the, whatever you specify here, it always performs the -1 operation. Okay. So 2 minus 1, which means that 0 colon 1 will be read. There is always also negative slicing option available. So for example, here you can see there is a list -1. Okay, this is important to remember. You would want to write it down. Just do it. -1 corresponds to the last element. Okay, so -1, first 1 corresponds to the first element, 0 corresponds to the 0th element, -1 corresponds to the last element. -2 would correspond to second last element. -3 would correspond to third last element, and so on and so forth. Okay? Remember this? So 0 colon -1 means, what do you think will it retrieve? The comment already says that. Maybe I can just give me a moment. Yep. So 0 colon -1. So what do you think will it print? What's that? Everything but what? 2008. Why? Because whatever we have specified, -1 we have specified, okay? So that will not be included. Anything before that will be included. Or in other words, you can perform this operation. -1, -1, which is -2. So which means that it will start from 0 to -2. So -2 is the second last element. Okay? So it will print everything from starting from 1992 to 2004. What about this? 0 colon -3. So what is -3 here? Again, read from right to left. -1, -2, -3. So since -3 is specified at an end index, so it will not be included. So it will read only the first two values. Agreed? What about the third one? Starting from -3. So there is no restriction on starting index. So whatever we specify as in starting index, it starts from that value. So -3 is what? -1, -2, -3. So it will start from -3 and it's supposed to be going until -1. So these two values will be included. Okay? Need more explanation? Yep.
So when it's like a minus number, it starts
From the right side. Yeah. So -1 corresponds to the last element. Okay? And so on and so forth. There is another third option available. That is what we call the slice stride. It helps us specify picking every nth or kth element, however you want to say it. So let's say numbers. We have this list, okay? And I can specify starting reading from 0 colon -1, exclude the last element, but read every third element. So it will start reading from 0. So that is why 0 is included. And it has to go until -1, which is not included. So it will read until 100, but it has to pick every third element. So 0, 1, 2, 3. The third element is picked. There is no third element after this because our series is finishing up here. Make sense? Any question? Do you understand that? Again, you are dealing with exam sort of questions. If you're not interested in gaining points, it's your choice. Any question? Yep. So the third is called the stride is an optional parameter again. You can optionally specify it here. Everything is, by the way, optional. So 0 in the start value, after colon is end value, and after colon is optional again, another optional, like how many values you want to jump. So starting from 0, first of all, forget about this. 0 colon minus 1 means you have to read from 0 to minus 1, which is this one, okay? And then between this range, you need to pick every third element by specifying 3 here. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So it will specify 75. If I would have specified 2, then it will pick every second element. So starting from 0, 50, and the second element again is 100. Okay, so it would have 3 elements as an output. Yep.
How would we slice it to print like even the last number as well? Like in the years, like how would we do
Yeah.
it 1996 to 2008?
Okay, so what we can do is, so for example, if you are interested in starting from, let's say 1, okay, so you would specify 1, okay, and colon, and you leave the end part empty, okay, then automatically it will perform -1, so it means the -1 will be included, the last index will be included. And you can actually easily try that out using by pulling terminal on, and this is what the terminal is very useful for. Okay, rather than creating a new script, you can just maybe let me try this out here, copy pasting, and then numbers, what is it, 0 colon -1 colon 3. And if I change it to 2, you see 0, 50, 100. And what you asked me about this is, let's say if I'm interested in reading from 25 all the way until the end, I would just leave it empty. So 25 until the end. Okay, yeah.
So if you did the same one that you just did, but then put another colon and then put 3, could you slice until the end? Like do the stride thing?
So 1 colon, and if I leave it here, and like 3. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So it should start from reading from 25 until the end, and it should pick up every third element. So 25, 1, 2, 3, 100, and that's it. And there you go. Okay. Good question. All right. So you can quickly test these things out by pulling up terminal rather than writing a code and running it again and again. All right, so let's move on to slice common operations. So again, we have discussed this, the start and end index, 0 colon 2. Again, you can use this table to practice yourself. Start, end, stride, starting from 0, ending at 5, and reading every third element. Similarly here, starting from 2 all the way until the end, starting from 0 all the way until the third value, so 0, 1, 2, and 3. And here you can see we are neither specifying the start value, nor specifying any end value. So we do this when we want to just create a copy of the list. Okay, so it will just create the same copy of the list in a memory. And many times we need to do that because you do not want to mess up with the original data. You want to create a new list, copy it, or and then manipulate data however you want to do it. You might also be wondering, like, if you specify the start position, if the start position is less than the end position. So for example, if I say end position is 5 and the start position is, let's say, 6, okay, so it will just create an empty list. Okay, does it make sense? So if the start value, instead of 0 to 4, if say we reverse the order, the start value has a higher index value 4 and the end value is lower value, let's say 0, then it will just create an empty list. Okay.